Greetings, everyone. I am Pete Pardo from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility on this Wednesday, new review day each and every week here on the channel on this Wednesday. Today we're going to take a look at a cool reissue from a German band that up until recently, till Ken Golden of the Laser's Edge, of course you know him from In the Prog Seat and the Professor's Picks, introduced me to this band and this reissue. Never heard of these guys before. The band is called Kin Ping Meh number 2 and 3. So this basically is a 2-disc set release from MIG Records, otherwise known as Made in Germany Records. This is a collection of the band's second and third albums called number 2 and number 3. All right, from King Ping Meh. Strange name. Scrunched up pig face on the front, right? Let's take a look at this little digipack here. So you got disc 1, disc 2. This is album number 2. Album number 3. Obviously got some bonus stuff on here as well. And then also available from MIG, right? There's the original covers of these two albums, right? So this is basically number 2 and then number 3. And some other stuff to be on the lookout for. I will say I have these two right here. I've got Weed and Janus, both excellent hard rock records. So if you haven't heard those, check them out. So what's this band all about? Well, let me tell you who plays on here. So we've got the lineup for the second album. We got Kalle Weber on drums and percussion, Thorsten Herzog, bass and vocals, Frieder Schmidt, organ, piano, electric piano, mellotron, and vocals, Willy Wagner, guitar and vocals, Werner Stefan, lead vocals, acoustic guitar, percussion, Uli Grob, electric and fingerstyle guitar, Gerhard Mrozek on guitar, produced by Connie Plank. Over on disc 2, on the third album, you've got Kalle Weber on drums, percussion, Alan Joe Rowe on bass, Frieder Schmidt, piano, electric piano, organ, and Moog, and Gerhard Mrozek on acoustic and electric guitars, along with guests Jeff Harrison on vocals, Uli Grob on acoustic and electric guitars and vocals, Rally Oberpickler, Rolf Kohler, Elga Black, and Pete Bender on backing vocals, Werner Stefan, all vocals on one track, and then horn arrangements by Helmut Macher, produced by Connie Plank as well. So this band was around, so these albums are from 1972 and 1973. They were around as a band, I believe, till 77. I think they got back together later on in the 90s, but King Ping Meh is the debut album from 1971, number 2, 72, number 3, 1973, Virtues and Sins, 1974, Concrete in 76, and King Ping Meh, another self-titled release in 1977. That was the last release from them from that decade. Like I said, I've only heard these two. I'm interested to hear more. So this is pretty cool stuff. What do you call this? Hard rock, a little bit of blues rock, a little touch of prog. There's some pop in here as well. There's also some kind of boogie on here as well. If you like early 70s, just rock and hard rock, more on the obscure side, I think you would find lots to love here. It's weird. I kind of like album number 2, a little bit more, but yet I think my favorite songs are on the third one. So let me talk a little bit about it. So you've got on the first album, or this number 2, I should say, you've got Come Down to the Riverside, which is a pretty good rock song, Don't Forget Your Horse. Then you got a kind of lengthy version, lengthy 6 minutes, of the Beatles' Come Together, which has lots of good guitar work, pretty cool. And then you got the Together Jam, which is pretty cool, slashing guitars all over the place, a good hard rock song. Livable Ways is kind of cool. That's like 8 minutes long. It's a little more proggy. Got some mellotron on that, which I kind of like. Daydreams is also pretty nice. Then you got Very Long Ago and I Want to Be Lazy. Those are okay, nothing spectacular. And then you get bonus tracks. You get a single version of Sometime, and then Sunday Morning Eve. Those are two kind of more bluesy type tracks. They're pretty decent, nothing spectacular, but good. Over on disc 2, obviously that's the third album. There you got Come On In, which is pretty heavy. That might be my favorite song on this whole collection here. That's just great guitar riffing, just a big, beefy, I would say almost proto-metal type song. Good vocals. Vocals are actually pretty good on this whole collection. Then you got Random and Love Is the Day. Those are okay. They're kind of like electric Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, sort of. They're good, pretty good stuff. Rock Is the Way. That's more kind of like hard rock and boogie. Decent. Then you got the lengthy 14-minute long Circus. which kind of starts off, it's okay, nothing spectacular, and then it turns into almost kind of like this early Chicago style jazz rock where you got horns and good guitar playing. Pretty cool song. Maybe they could have trimmed it down to like 8 or 10 minutes, but I still think it's really good. And then another of my favorite songs, the bookends on this album are great. Mrs. Holmes, which is just over 7 minutes long, and that's the total prog rocker. Really cool Moog synthesizer, just atmospheric and kind of complex, and really good song. So yeah, easily my two favorite songs on this whole set are Come On In and Mrs. Holmes from the third album. But I think maybe I like the second album a little bit more overall. Hard to say. They're both really good. Very solid. I'd give this a 3.5 out of 5 star. Definitely if you're into like obscure 70s stuff, specifically 70s German hard rock, I think you would find a lot to love here. Think like, Birth Control and, lots of those great, very commendable 70s German rock bands. I think there's a little bit of krautrock here, but overall it's just good old-fashioned hard rock, early 70s hard rock. So I think you probably dig this. So go check it out. Well worth hearing. I can't even say Kin Ping Meh, number 2 and number 3, all in one set from MIG. Cool little reissue. Like I said, Ken's got it at lasercd.com. So go check it out. And this is on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alerted of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page. Thank you in advance for all your support there, and we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I'm Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.